number 10, we have the Tara Reid nip slip. What went wrong with poor Tara Reid? Well, I think it probably started at P. Diddy's 35th birthday party in 2004. So Tara arrived looking glam, but in the end her outfit was a sham. Her giant boob thought it would pop out and wish Diddy a happy birthday itself. On people's reactions, she said, "You would think my boob had popped out and shot Gandhi. My hooters are now under control. I'm taped up now. Totally, I'm using double tape. Double tape. My boobs are going nowhere." Excellent. So in at number 9, we have the time Usher popped more than his collar. Cheeky. Ever wonder what it's like to rip your pants in front of a former United States president? Well, why not ask Usher? Usher was performing at the Decade of Difference Clinton Foundation concert in 2011 when he full on ripped his trousers. Boo! Or yes, depending on your opinion. In at number 8, we have Janet Jackson putting the show in the halftime show. Okay, so Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake busted onto the stage at the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show. Busted being the operative word. So Janet was wearing what we all thought was a sturdy leather bralette. But boob pop. Nightmare. Luckily the boob was ready and adorned with a nipple piercing. My main question, however, that if this was an accident, then why was she wearing a full-on ornate nipple piercing? I mean, she's pairing it with a leather bralette, that would have been really uncomfortable. The chafing would have been real. In at number 7, we have the time Harry Styles' trousers were pulled down. So in 2013, none other than fellow One Directioner Liam Payne pulled Harry Styles' trousers down whilst he was on stage performing at London's O2 Academy. They were out there singing, "You don't know you're beautiful, but this was the time when poor Harry just had his trousers removed and he had to continue the song with trousers round his ankles. Some people loved it though. In at number 6, we have the Fifth Harmony Wardrobe Malfunction. So Fifth Harmony were performing at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards when, amid a gunging, Camila Cabello flashed her, groin. Not ideal when there are a whole load of kids in the audience, but you know, educational nonetheless. In at number 5, we have when Kanye's trousers fell down. So going around being Kanye must be hard. You need to depict a certain degree of swagger, like, at all times. I mean, you just absolutely have to hang those swag pants low, but there is such a thing as too low. How low can you go? Well, Kanye had a major wardrobe malfunction when he got out of a car with Kim Kardashian. How very awkward for him. His trousers were just like hanging out down there. In at number 4, we have Toni Braxton's bum. Oh, I feel really sorry for Toni. She has been around for ages and she still looks incredible. Now, she proved this to be true when she accidentally exposed her during a performance in 2013. So Toni was performing her hit song Man Enough for Me. She was in New Jersey when the back of her sparkly blue dress just like totally disintegrated. She didn't even know that it happened. She was singing and essentially she was just naked from the back. Luckily, a male fan gave her his blazer and she was able to cover up. In at number 3, we have Gigi Hadid's boob pop at Milan Fashion Week. In 2016, Gigi walked for Versace as part of the Milan Fashion Week. Unfortunately, her boobs straight out popped out. Now, as she is a professional, she had no choice but to carry on as if nothing had happened. She was a pro, respect to the lady. Later, she laughed it off and even Donatella Versace herself high-fived her as she stepped off the runway. Respect to the lady. In at number 2, one of my favorites, Lenny Kravitz. Wow. Gotta love a bit of Lenny. Unfortunately, in November 2015, Lenny was performing in Stockholm when his trousers split. Apparently, he's just not a fan of underwear. Because ding dong, hello to the dong, there it was, just hanging out. A fan, known only as Sarah, said, "It was insane. I killed myself laughing." I think we all would have done. So guys, we have reached that all-important moment in our top 10 celebrity wardrobe malfunctions. Now this one gets the top spot because of the sheer drama. That's right guys, we have none other than the Madonna cape catastrophe. So back in 2015, Queen of Pop Madonna suffered an embarrassing moment when she was performing live on stage at the Brit Awards. Now this is bad enough that this happened at any concert, but this particular one was being broadcast live to millions of people. So Madge was dancing in a very dramatic cape. She was there being a honey. There was a moment where the cape was supposed to come off, but unfortunately it did not detach. So this meant that Madge fell backwards. It was very awkward. Everyone watching was like, uh-oh. Luckily, Madonna is a pro. She just got up, she continued anyway. That said, she absolutely did not look happy. Bless her though. And at number 10, we have Beyonce's blouse. So we all know that Beyonce is a soldier. Recently, during a Tidal live stream, she ripped an earring out of her ear by accident while performing, but carried on like a pro. She is very composed and even dealt with this next wardrobe malfunction very well. In 2014, Bey was performing in a beautiful Dolce & Gabbana blouse on the Great Lawn in New York's Central Park. During one of her energetic dance moves, her boobs broke free and her bra popped out. No huge deal when you're Queen Bee though. Another lady and well-known fashionista who dealt very well with a live TV wardrobe malfunction. In at number 9, we have Sarah Jessica Parker's Rip. Known best for her time playing high fashion writer Carrie Bradshaw, Sarah Jessica Parker appeared on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. On the show, Jessica was wearing a lovely velvet long-sleeved Alberta Ferretti dress, which then ripped very dramatically at the shoulder. She dealt with the issue very well by joking about it. She said, "I kinda dig this. It does something to the dress." Good on her. So, do you guys fancy a cheeky one up next? Of course you do! In at number 8, we have Nikki Hilton's peeping butt. Nikki Hilton was a vision in white as she attended the Atelier Versace show as part of the Autumn-Winter Paris Fashion Week in 2015. As she was climbing the steps up to the show entrance, all of a sudden our eyes were no longer on her Louboutins because hello their butt. Yep, that's right, her derriere was coming out to say hello, waving at us through one of those see-through panels in her white dress. Meep. Next up, one of many Jennifer Lawrence classic malfunctions. I love her though. In at number 7, we have Jennifer Lawrence's disappearing dress. Back in January 2013, the young star was attending the 19th Screen Actors Guild Awards in LA. She arrived wearing a lovely dark blue Christian Dior number, and obviously people were going wild over it. Of course, all cameras were on her as she was about to get up to receive her award for Best Performance by a Female Actor in Silver Linings Playbook. Jennifer caused a sea of gasps as it looked like her dress had broken, revealing some serious thigh. Luckily, it had just ridden up a tad while she was seated. One quick adjustment later and J-Law grabbed back her dignity. Hurrah! So one more before we take things to the next level. Next up we have what looks like a very painful wardrobe malfunction. At number 6 we have Julianne Moore's escaping toe. Uh-oh, toe on the loose. As the Oscar award-winning actress walked the red carpet of The Great Gatsby premiere in Cannes in May 2013, she was wearing a gorgeous Christian Dior dress. Unfortunately, when looking back at the pictures, she discovered that her toes had stolen her spotlight. In what was later dubbed as Toe-mageddon, Julianne's toe ungracefully broke free of her platform shoes. The actress later joked about the incident with Jimmy Fallon and called it a disaster. Toe-mageddon! Okay, so time for some testosterone on this list. Up next, we have a pretty embarrassing wardrobe malfunction considering it happened in front of thousands of people in the audience and millions on TV. In at number 5, we have Heinrich Inbrigtsen and his absolute balls out moment. There's no other way to say that. Norwegian middle distance runner Heinrich Inbrigtsen had a bit of a surprise at the London 2012 Olympics. As he took place in the much televised 1,500 meter final, a situation started to pop up, or, out. As he ran to the finish line, his running gear suddenly started to split at the crotch, and his testicles took this opportunity just to break free. I mean, if you were a bull, wouldn't you? As he ran, the rip got even bigger, fully showing off his package. Despite his setback, he came 5th in the race, which was a new record for Norway. Hurrah! In at number 4, we have Sofia Vergara's butt crack. Oh my goodness, I love her. She's so beautiful. I absolutely loved her dress for the 2012 Emmy Awards. I mean, who doesn't like a sparkly aquamarine? However, Sophia's skin-tight dress bust open at the zipper to reveal some very serious and very unplanned butt cleavage. Luckily, help was at hand from her team and she received an emergency stitch-up. Next up at number 3, good morning Nicki Minaj. That's right, the starlet certainly jolted many awake when her nipple popped out on Good Morning America. The Anaconda singer was performing her track Moment for Life live from Central Park on Good Morning America in 2012. Unfortunately for Nicki, her boobs got way too excited to be alive and one just popped right on out of her pastel crop top. The ABC show was forced to apologize for airing the mishap even though the broadcast was on a 5-second delay. From one nipple to the whole shebang, at number 2 we have Miranda Kerr's double nip slip. So if your outfit is so intricate that your modesty is literally covered by a layer of lace, you probably should avoid lifting up that said layer. But you know, she probably just forgot. Anyway, photographers were having an absolute field day when they snapped this picture at the 2013 New York premiere of Mademoiselle C. But you know what? She's a pro, she really didn't seem too phased. She was just like, yeah, they're my boobs. And what? Next up, we are here, we're at number 1. What is the most shocking wardrobe malfunction on this list? We have LeBron James's penis reveal. And yeah, it was all on live TV no less. During Game 4 of the NBA Finals of 2015, LeBron was getting ready to do his thing. Shortly before the all-important game between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors, ABC cut to LeBron at a really unfortunate time as he was just adjusting his shorts where they were gaping, and yeah, everyone saw his penis. There it was. A few people were very happy. And at number 10, we have Holly Willoughby. Britain's favourite TV host Holly Willoughby was hosting live on air on ITV's This Morning when her skirt started blowing out because of a weird static reaction. The host had to cling onto her dress as it rose up. She said, "Something's just happened, my skirt's gone static and keeps riding up, you're just gonna have to put up with me doing this," while she clutched on to cover her modesty. It had co-host Phil in absolute fits. Next up, we have Gigi Hadid. So this is nowhere near as bad as her infamous 2016 nip slip, but Gigi recently had another wardrobe malfunction on the catwalk. This time it was at the Victoria's Secret fashion show in Paris. Her strappy black bodysuit snapped and a strap hung loose as she walked the runway. She is such a pro though, hardly anyone noticed at all. They did however notice another wardrobe malfunction from a different model at the same show. In at number 8 we have Irina Shayk. As she walked the runway in a dazzling red ensemble, the pregnant Victoria's Secret model flashed her peachy derriere. After the show, it was announced that the supermodel is expecting a baby with actor Bradley Cooper. It almost looked like she was going commando, but we can just about see her invisible knickers. Speaking of bums on display, in at number 7 we have Zina Dachumi giving the cameras a full flash of her behind at the Suicide Squad premiere in London. As Zina walked the red carpet, she quickly stole the attention from leading ladies Margot Robbie and Cara Delevingne as the wind picked up her dress and she revealed her full-on, naked, unsheathed backside to the paparazzi. Her dress even had a zip, but obviously she decided to fasten that way up her thigh, giving them what they want, a little bit of thigh. Ooh. A lady who is no stranger to controversy, in at number 6 we have Mariah Carey. Queen Mariah. In December 2016, the Touch My Body singer was showing off her ample assets in a plunging dress she wore for dinner at New York's Philippe Chow Chinese restaurant. Pretty fancy for dinner, but whatever, she's Mariah, she can do what she wants. The dress was cut right up to her crotch, and as she emerged to get in her car, the dress rode up and we could see her lady parts through her nude fishnet stockings. Mariah. Wardrobe malfunctions happen, like whatever, although I'd be pretty annoyed if it happened on my wedding day. In at number 5 we have Solange Knowles' nip slip. Solange looked incredible on her wedding day in 2014. I absolutely loved her unique wedding outfit, a jumpsuit by Stefan Roland with a plunging neckline. The only problem was that at one point her boob wanted to join the party, popping out and exposing a nipple, which was caught on camera. I mean, whatever though, all hail her wedding outfit, which was one of many of the day, which is awesome. She looks so cool. Boobs for days. Next at number 4, we have TV presenter Mariko Frosicchio. Italian TV host Marika's 38G boobs have been on the loose for quite some time now. They even made a live appearance on air. What I don't get is why she's looking like she's about to go for a heavy night out in the club, while her co-host is literally wearing a full suit with a buttoned up shirt and tie. Double standards. Anyway, I am guessing this Italian TV show is using some low-key subliminal signals to lure in more male viewers. Keeping it classy. Yes! there is one guy on this list. Why not more? Because the media doesn't shove cameras up guys' crotches or lay in wait for them to pop a nip. This is a bizarre treatment saved only for women. We happen to know about this one because sport is broadcast live on TV and they caught this. In at number 3, we have Devin Hester and his full-on ass reveal. Former Chicago Bears football player Devin Hester was famously tackled in the 2009 Bears against Philadelphia Eagles game. During the tackle, his shorts were pulled down to full-on reveal his ass to everyone in the stadium and everyone watching on TV. Like, there it is. In at number 2, we have Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway was on display as she exited her ride to the Les Miserables premiere in New York. She was wearing a fabulous black outfit, which she later dazzled in. But she absolutely flashed her bare privates as she got out of the car. Oh dear, what bad time to shun the knickers, like, ugh. Speaking of a bad time to leave your underwear at home, our number 1 is some full frontal from model Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen is my new favourite person. She's so sassy and she absolutely does not care what you think. At the 2016 American Music Awards, at which she was presenting an award, photographers caught a glimpse of the model's gooch as she walked the red carpet. Like, full on. She is a major babe though and laughed off the whole incident on Instagram. She even apologised to everyone who was harmed mentally or physically by her hoo-ha. Haha to hoo-ha.